Sometimes I wake up as a Cubs fan and I read the news. I listen to Cubs baseball channel because it's like channel's awesome, and I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing? We DFA Canario for allegedly signing a 40-year-old Justin Turner. And I like Turner, I'll get to in a second. What's upsetting is the smartest people on planet Earth. They are system developers. They develop intelligent systems to improve processes. Whether it's a business, doesn't matter, even a great teacher in a high school, they develop a system around how to teach kids, etc., right? Systematic thinking. And the Cubs just seem to not have that. They never have internal planning. They make these decisions to give away prospects for essentially nothing. DFAing Canario makes no sense on two levels. Number one, you did it for allegedly a 40-year-old signing. Do I like Turner? Yes. Am I glad he's on the team? Yes. But theoretically, we need a third baseman, or at least a backup third baseman, a veteran third baseman who can play solid innings. Can Turner do that? Probably. He's played a little third base, but you get my point. Like he's technically probably more of a first baseman, and we're putting him at third base. Yeah. Do I like his leadership? Yes. Do I like the fact that he's had some of the biggest hits in the last 15 years in all of baseball? Yes. Do I think we need him for leadership? Yes. But you give away a 24-year-old who you traded Chris Bryant for nothing to sign a 40-year-old. So I don't like that on the surface. Am I okay with it? I'm okay with it kind of if Turner can have a good year. What's upsetting is if you didn't like Canario, then why didn't you trade him last year? If you didn't like Canario, then why didn't you trade him 2 years ago when he had a pretty good year in Double A? That's intelligent thinking. That's what the best teams do. They don't get burned by losing prospects for nothing. They always get assets back. And not getting an asset back for a guy who was at a certain period of time one of your top prospects is embarrassing. It's just embarrassingly bad planning. And Ricketts is getting a bunch of heat. I don't mind Ricketts saying, hey, you signed Swanson on a terrible deal. You signed Hayward on a terrible deal. I mean, Swanson can turn around, but you get my point. Like, you guys got to be smarter with your money. I'm not giving you an open checkbook. I don't have a problem with that. If I was Ricketts, I would see this type of move and be like, why didn't we know a year ago we didn't like him? Because if we liked him, we would have kept him. We would have figured it out. And just giving him away is just laziness. It's not internal planning. It's patheticness. And it's just the type of move where somebody else is going to pick him up. And someone who's intelligent is going to get him and make him a ball player. And he's going to play solid minutes, solid innings in the MLB. And we're going to end up looking like idiots. And this is going to be, we're going to be like, piece away, or we just need a little bit more juice. And about 2 years from now, it's gonna be like, oh yeah, remember when we traded Canario, or not traded, we gave away Canario? That's the kind of thinking that I don't like. If you don't like the guy, trade him a year early. That's what the best teams do. That's what the New England Patriots used to do, right? They used to get slack from the media. They trade a guy 2 years, he's still got 2 years left. Oh, we're trading him now. That's intelligent thinking. Having a plan for each player and executing that plan to the best of your abilities. And if you traded him 2 years ago and if it would have been an all-star, you live with it. But now it's worse. It's just worse because you're giving away for free. That being said, hopefully Turner comes in and dominates. That would be great. Um, First, preseason game or whatever they space, and I'm like frustrated. It's ridiculous. Cubs looked pretty good in their first opener game against the Dodgers, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm glad Cubs baseball's back. I love Cubs baseball. I started this channel for Cubs baseball. We've been focused so much on college football. We had a great run in college football, but I'm really looking forward to having, game on at 1:20 Central, 2:20 Eastern every single day. Nothing beats baseball, especially going to Wrigley Field. All right, guys, please consider subscribing. Got a lot more content coming, of course. Big news. Be covering a lot of different things. Over the winter, might start jumping into hockey a little bit more. And, of course, baseball. All right, thanks all.